Basically, when you're porting, even though I'm only doing a like a basic cleanup, and it's not really like it's just a stage 1 port job. What you want to do, from my experience, is when you're working on your intake port, okay, what you want to do is you want to raise the roof, okay? So this would be the roof on this side, which would be something to point with. This would be the roof of the port here, okay? On your intake, you want to focus on that area. If I was to be opening this up, you know, to make it bigger or whatever, that's where you would be focusing. You know, you can if you raise the roof. So what it basically does, if you think of in terms of the air, what it does is it creates more of a straight shot. So if you think of it, okay, so if the air is coming in this direction here, it's basically a straighter shot to the valve. Okay, it does you no good to raise the floor of the port, because you want to have less restriction of the air. So you want to raise the port. Okay, this is the top here. So that's basically what I did. I kind of focused on those areas. You know, focused on those areas and kept it. Even though I didn't go very aggressive with it or anything like that. So, but it's coming along really good. It's getting pretty close to where, you know, this chamber here, I got done. I did most of the unshrouding. You can tell, like if you look here, that ridge that's here is gone. See how that ridge is gone? So when the valve opens, let me show you. Okay, so when the valve opens, you see how there's more of a gap there. So that's unshrouding. Okay, so this one, if you stick it in here, you can see that it's not. It still has that little ridge that needs to be taken down right in here. So if you take that down, what it does is it allows air to come in more evenly, you know, around the valve. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. This chamber here is looking pretty good. I got most of this done. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to go over that a little bit more, show a little bit more of the porting work, and I've also been working on the this is the other half of the intake. Okay, so this half of the intake will goes like this. Okay, so this needs to be matched up too, and I've started to do that a little bit. A little bit of port matching on this, but I just barely touched it. I didn't do much to it, so that's going to need some work to get it to match to that. Okay, and then what we're going to do is there's also another piece of the fuel rail that I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use this piece here. This comes, you know, this is the stock rail that it's a side feed rail, which I'm not going to use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Radium. They make a fuel rail top feed fuel rail kit that it gives you better options on injectors and stuff like that. So, and it has, maybe I'll put a picture of it in here. And so you can see what I'm talking about. But you basically, it has press fit inserts that go into here, and then some brackets that come off of here, so that you can mount a top feed rail with with and fittings on the end, and a regulator on the, I believe it's on the front. So, but yeah, anyway, I just wanted to kind of give a quick little update on the head itself, show a little bit of porting and where I'm at on that. So I'm going to probably be ordering the valves pretty soon, and contacting a guy that used to do a lot of work for me to get the cylinder head faced, get it surfaced, get the bigger valves cut in, and then we have another decision we need to make as far as valve springs, if I want to stick with the stock valve springs or not. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, with the cams I'm using, oh, it really started raining. Yeah, that's Florida for you. It's just all of a sudden it's like turns into a hurricane. But anyway, yeah, I need to make a decision on the valve springs, see if I want to upgrade the valve springs or not. I don't think that the cams I'm using, the 2J cams, which are here, I don't think I'm going to need to upgrade the valve springs, because I don't think those cams are too aggressive for the stock springs, but I'm going to do some research on that and find out. But yeah, this is just a quick little video on the update on the head and all that. But yeah, I hope you guys like the video. Learn something a little bit about porting, about raising the intake port you want to raise, which gives you a more direct flow to the opening of the valve. So yeah, I hope you learned something, and if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll check you guys next time. Subscribe. See ya.